Yeah. Here are some rejected ideas. Make them pick among the sudden death characters since it's sudden death anyways.
Yeah, just run sudden death door. Totally.
Right, we are off. Here we go. So eyes on crate, bottom left. They've got a shot. We need, of course, magic to happen for Tuff to get into the next round. But Yuka and SC2 do have a shot if they can win it. So we'll see what they do. Coda is the most multi-character character. Another meme idea is just let each player pick whatever character they want since it's a 5-minute play plan.
Well,
it doesn't work. Everyone would just be
yeah.
done. Or I guess Bard, I don't know. It's really funny. Go banana. Okay, we're taking the blood shop for SC2. Now, we've learned a lot about Dorian speedrunning because of the season. Having, like, snaggy weapons isn't usually such a bad thing because of your up damage. So, like, taking that gold broadsword probably would have been okay, but it doesn't look like anybody's going to take it. And we got Dagger of Frost, which can be okay. Not amazing, but it does have piercing, which is good. And, of course, 2-shots enemies. So we saw there with that Banshee, it was much easier to kill the Banshee for Yuka because of the freezing effect. Yeah, exactly, Screech. I was a little surprised, actually, that nobody took the broadsword.
Yeah, the broadsword's definitely not bad at all. You get to cover off parity enemies, which is pretty strong in Dorian.
Yes.
And definitely is pretty good at racing because it takes a lot of the load of needing to play very well to go fast off. Well, maybe your speed ceiling is a little lower, but this is a 4-way.
Yep.
But you may be just aiming for first place.
Yeah, well, I think at this point, besides Crate, everybody's aiming for first place. They basically need it. Crate probably should kind of play, like, sort of safe, maybe, but if they can get second, then I think they're comfy in the next round. So they probably at least aim for that. But honestly, it's probably better to just kind of do your thing. Just do what you're comfy with. I guess one of the advantages of this dagger is having very little snag. SC2 going to pick up a mystery weapon. It's a bow, which is kind of okay. It sort of functions as a spear for normal characters in that you can kind of comfortably jump towards enemies.
Yeah,
So-
that's true.
Because enemies won't... Yeah, just like how a spear protects, like, Bolt, for instance. Makes it a lot easier to just spam at enemies. It's the same with Dorian and the bow. Alright, food shop here for both Yuka and Crate.
Well,
trying to get in
Telemonkey
with
take for tough.
Okay.
Safing in the shop. Pretty solid there. Telemonkeys definitely can have a lot less value on Dorian because you move faster. So
Yeah, you're not gaining much.
that.
And also you can get some real janky layouts, like where you just can't attack anything, or, you know... Like Diamond is more safe because you can attack in all the directions, whereas with Dorian, it's even less safe, I think.
Oh yeah, skipping enemies is just a good deal overall, of course. You can also just get placed in the middle of a bunch of enemies.
Yep. That's the gambit there when it comes to Telemonkeys. Okay, so Yuka going to be on to Zone 4 now. Gonna take this Telemonkey. Sorry, they're on 4-2 already. Oh, no!
Oh, Goo!
And Tuff jumps onto Goo and gets hit by a Neon Warlock, and those things hurt on Goo. They, I think, do 2 hearts of damage. So then plus the Goo damage, that's a lot. And Goo is especially bad for Dorian because it negates armor. Or it applies the armor after the damage, I think, or something. There's something.
Yeah. So you're just taking double damage and your armor isn't protecting doubly, so...
That's right. Yeah, so it'll still only remove a heart and a half of damage, but you'll take double. Is I think a way to think of it. All right, Yuka on to Vorticimal. Yuka taking the lead. Right on. Very different build here for SC2 with the Pain Bow. You don't see that too often. But that's not so bad. Axe for Crate. It's our first axe somehow.
Yeah, having a bit of trouble with the move attacking there.
Yeah, but it's actually, like most characters, the axe for Dorian is really good. Move attack to get on parity or off parity or whatever you'd like.
Definitely just needs to stay alive. Oh, Start Monkey!
Worst monkey is Start Monkey. Oh man, all the way back to the start. But is maintaining a lead over SC2, which is what they've got to do here, because if Yuka can just take first, Crate still could take second here.
Yeah, it's definitely pushing pretty close to the limits with one heart left.
I think Yuka keeping this dagger has honestly been one of the really big values, because this dagger gets better later in the zones, because there's a lot more enemies that need piercing and high health enemies.
True, yeah.
And there it is.
Definitely has worked out. Yeah, GG's.
Yeah, Yuka gonna go into that 6-point tier, which I think at this point guarantees a tiebreaker. I think that's true.
We're seeing Bow versus Axe, and SC2 is in the lead. So
what?
Oh
no, Tough. Oh, Tough. This was not Tough's tournament. This tournament did not go well for Tough, unfortunately. Tough, one of the easily in the pantheon of best Necrodancer racers, but this tournament just unfortunately did not work out for Tough.
Yeah, definitely need to push for first place there, so
yeah,
just first place or bust, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tricky format, and the thing that makes it tricky is that there's so many good racers.
SC2!
SC2 goes down, and that means, I mean, it is not over. Take a gander at Crate's health situation. Like, go get that blood spear and just take your sweet time and kill all the things. Oh god, I'm afraid of earth dragons. I'm afraid of the electro balls. Okay, I think I might be wrong, but I think Crate was just saved by that zombie being in the way of that electro ball. I think they were trapped. They just got knighted. Okay, things are kind of comfortable. Things are kind of
Optimal health.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Oh my.
Easy.
Okay.
Easy. Oh. And Crate's gonna wipe some sweat off their brow as they get second place and put themselves into the next round. Oh man. That was exciting. I guess we need to come up with a tiebreaker. We should have seen this coming. Holy moly, that was fun. I'm pretty sure both racers are just forfeiting the other two, since it won't matter. All right, let's take a look at our groups, what they're looking like right now. So head over to the stat sheet, take a look. Oh, I did that wrong.